Welcome to Travelers' Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonso. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at the wrath of the Olympian gods. Before we begin, just a quick reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Moving right along. Mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. When it comes to the gods of Mount Olympus, it is easy to see that they often amuse themselves by interfering with the lives of humans. They in fact like to test people or simply just make sport of them, as the gods will at times wager on an outcome. Ultimately, the lesson learned is to never disobey the gods in any way, or one will feel their wrath. Let's take a look at some examples. After defeating Troy with his ingenious plan of the wooden horse, Odysseus' arrogance and hubris brought him to the immediate attention of the gods, more particularly to the god of the sea, Poseidon. Why Poseidon? Throughout the epic war, Poseidon remained on the side of the Trojans. Odysseus next offended Poseidon by blinding a cyclops by the name of Polyphemus. Unfortunately, Odysseus did not know that Polyphemus was a son of Poseidon. Due to his arrogance, hubris, and making a mockery of the son of a god, Odysseus immediately became the enemy of Poseidon. As Odysseus made his way back to Ithaca, the simple journey took 10 years as he was plagued by the wrath of Poseidon. Another example of offending the gods would be the Corinthian hero Bellerophon. Over the years, Bellerophon gained fame for his many deeds and acts of valor. The most important was the killing of the dreaded monster Chimera. Over time, Bellerophon attracted the ire of the gods through his arrogance. Eventually, Zeus intervened when Bellerophon attempted to fly on the back of the noble steed Pegasus to Mount Olympus without being invited. Such an act of hubris was deemed intolerable to the king of the gods. Bellerophon's punishment was to live out the remainder of his life in misery, devouring his own soul until he died. What of Prometheus? The Titan god of fire was created with the creation of humanity from clay. His crime was defying the gods by stealing fire and giving it to humanity as civilization. Though Prometheus was heralded for his intelligence and for being a champion of humankind, his act of theft demanded punishment. Zeus, king of the Olympian gods, sentenced Prometheus to eternal torment for his transgression. Prometheus was bound to a rock, and an eagle, which was the symbol of Zeus, was sent to eat his liver. In ancient Greece, the liver was thought to be the seat of human emotions. To add to Prometheus's punishment, overnight his liver would grow back, only to be eaten again the next day in the ongoing cycle. Sisyphus was the founder and king of Ephyra, which was later known as Corinth. King Sisyphus promoted navigation and commerce, yet he was also avarice and deceitful. He was known to have killed travelers in his palace, which was a violation of Xenia, which in ancient Greece was the concept of hospitality. Historically, hospitality towards foreigners and guests was seen as a moral obligation. Sisyphus also took great pleasure in these killings. To him, such acts were a show of strength and enabled him to maintain his iron-fisted rule. Such ignoble facts fell under the domain of Zeus, thus angering the king of the gods. Zeus then ordered that Sisyphus be chained in Tartarus, which in Greek mythology was the deep abyss that was used as a dungeon of torment and suffering for the wicked. As punishment for his wicked deeds and treachery, Hades made Sisyphus roll a huge boulder endlessly up a steep hill. We can clearly see that those who dare to cross the gods or make a mockery of them will most definitely suffer the wrath of the Olympian gods. This brings us to the end of the wrath of the Olympian gods. Thank you for once again joining us for this edition of Travelers' Tales. Just a reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have also posted our email address and Instagram information. We enjoy hearing from our subscribers. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or comments you may have. If you haven't subscribed to Traveler's Tales, please do. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Traveler's Tales will return with part 2 of The Wrath of the Olympian Gods. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Cartistos.